she's been deserving. And in my head, I would have gave her the ring in the wedding. I want to make sure that I was good.
Right.
Mentally, financially, spiritually, before I made that leap.
And we spend so much time trying to say, oh, I want to be the best before I get married. When once you get married, you can still find that best version of yourself.
Love that.
I don't need yes men around me. I'm human. I fuck up. We all fuck up all the time. It's like, and nobody here try to act like they're perfect.
You was with your fiance how long before you proposed?
10 years.
10 years. What about you?
What day you want to count? I don't know. That's a slippery slope.
You start smacking.
Oh, wait a minute.
2012.
Welcome. This is Before the Aisle. I'm your host, Cheetah the MC. I'm a co-host, Dalen Smith, where we sit down with gentlemen and have conversations with them before they get married. We also talk about their fashion. We got Kingsley Okan here. He's coming with a large group. They got a lot of energy, with a lot of perspectives. But before we see what they look like conversation-wise, let's see what they look like in their fabric. Let's shoot to the fitting room.
What actually inspired the colors? Was it a certain reason why we picked our burgundy and khaki, or what's the inspiration?
That time of the season, bro. Okay. Like, you know, it's getting cold. Autumn, fall coming in.
Okay.
I like it. I don't want to be too bright.
Okay.
So like, nice. Listen, these are sexy colors right here.
Definitely.
It's a sexy time of the year, so
right.
we got sexy colors.
Definitely, you know what I mean, that wine situation. Just a little, detail with it. So definitely you have that actual wool blend situation. I love the fact that you did do the contrast with the vest, with the khaki. You know what I mean? Like, so that'll help bring that actual situation out.
Well, it is like a cork, if you will. Like, this is a cherry wine bottle.
Right. We can definitely do some magic with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
That's a personal choice.
Look, they gotta make sure, right? He knows whose jacket this is. Like, I can look, like, why you got mine on? You know what I'm saying? Why you got mine on? We gotta make sure we try it on, make sure it's fitting well before you hit the aisle. A couple more days, right?
Oh, the jacket going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
A couple more days.
Let's get to it, brother. Go ahead and look. Let your guys see it. You see yourself. You look good. You feel good. You know what I mean? I think I did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me.
Listen. And let her know, baby, I'm him. Okay?
Hey, right.
Just married him.
Look at that right there. Boom. So like I said, in his case, we got a little bit more of the actual sleeve itself showing. That'll allow the actual cufflinks to hit when that time comes. Well, we all straight, man.
So we saw what he looked like in his suit. Let's see what it looks like in his heart. Let's head to the couch. Had a conversation.
Me and Lauren, we've been together for a while, and like, I've been through life experiences with her. Like, so she's been there for me, like, through my ups and downs. Like, I've had some downs, and she's been there for me. Like, no judgment. It was, and mind you, we've been for 10 years, right? So I had to ask myself, like, damn, what you waiting for? Like,
it's a good
what
question.
else?
That's a good question.
Yeah, like, I had to ask myself, like, what else do you need? So, I mean, I think for more, I was trying to be perfect for her. I was trying to make sure, like, I was where I need to be as a man in my head, like, financially, spiritually, mentally, like, all right, I need to be where I need to be before I propose to her. And I know she was just patiently waiting. So, I mean, she's been there for me. She holds me down, like, a way nobody has ever had. So that's why I knew she was one for me.
I love that. So I see Matt and your best friend Kingsley have rings on their fingers as well. I just wanted to toss a question to you fellas. Because he said something that's kind of potent in our culture when we're financially ready to propose or be with somebody or whatnot. Did you guys feel the same pressure going into your relationships, going into your marriages, or was it something different?
I think society in general, especially as black men, put a lot of pressure on us that we need. Obviously, we always know that we got to work harder, work better. And I think that being black men in general, we have a certain mindset that we have to be the best. We have to be the best for not only ourselves, for our families, for our future. And sometimes that's not even a realistic expectation for ourselves. I got married 7 years ago. I just kind of had to make that decision. Like, you know, it'd be 7 years in January.
Is that 7 jewels? That
That jewel.
We got it, Ron. We got it.
Cheers to you, bro.
So it'll be 7 years. 7 years in January, and I think for me it was just like, I think I had that expectation, like, should I have my career together before I get married? Should I get married now and build the career? And I think you just have to make that decision for yourself that's going to be in your best interest for yourself, for your family, for your future. I chose ultimately to get married before I was like finalizing my career. And now I have a significant other who is pushing me further and further along my career. You know, she knows my shortcomings. She's on me, my head about if I'm doing something or not doing something that I know I should be doing to make myself better. She's on top of me for that. And I think, you know, we spend so much time trying to say, oh, I want to be the best before I get married, when once you get married, you can still find that best version of yourself.
So let me watch this. Let me ask you this, right? So you was with your fiance how long before you proposed?
10 years.
10 years. What about you?
Before I proposed, about 2 years.
2 years. Okay. What about you?
You have what day you want to count? I don't know. That's a slippery slope. We met in like 2012. Let's say we've been together before proposing.
When you start smacking.
2012.
Hey, he's right though.
2012.
Technically, when you start the clock.
I don't know. The timeline just sounds weird. But we were together officially. We were together 5 years before I proposed. 5 years.
Okay.
So then that was the decision.
Level is really a hidden gem in downtown Los Angeles. We like to use the word urban oasis because it's a big mansion in the sky, you know. The penthouse, which is a whopping 18,000 square feet, you know, with great panoramic views of DTLA. Even on clear days, you see the beaches and all that. Also, underneath the penthouse, we also have 302 apartments.
Okay, so it's an apartment complex as well.
Apartment complex
wow.
That's actually zoned as a hotel. So we do a mixture of nightly stays, monthly stays, and yearly. Have half of the building pretty much stay for long term, and then we do have a lot of sports entertainment clientele, and then we have that niche market of clients that you all actually have a need for. And so one of the cool things about it is people that stay for a night or two could be a lot of wedding parties, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, and all that, because we have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments.
Alex, we thank you again for giving us this space and giving us a tutorial of what it is.
I hear this a lot, like, how are you guys as helpmate in regards of the waiting process? Because, again, society norms tells us, hey, 1 year, 2 years, he ain't saying nothing yet, you know what I mean? Like, did you guys experience some of that pressures? Or
I think for me, in my personal journey, I was trying to have the career, the financial, status, but again, I had my trials and stuff, so it's like things was happening in my job where I didn't feel like, oh, it's secure. Will I have a job? Will I be able to, so that was what held me back. And then, listen, 10 years.
Common
she
law.
waited so long,
hey,
right?
common law, you technically.
She's waited so long, and she's been deserving. And in my head, I would have gave her the ring in the wedding, but I just wanted to I wanted to make sure that I was good mentally, financially, spiritually before I made that leap. But in my heart, she would have got married. If it was heart alone, I would have got married 2 years into our relationship. But she's been holding me down. I'm talking about being consistent. There's never been no pressure, no ultimatum. She's just been with me, riding with me, supporting me. So it's like, man, it got to a point I had to ask myself, what the fuck is you? Excuse my language. What are you waiting for? Hey, do this.
You gotta have those conversations.
In my head, after her, I'm looking I don't think nobody else can compete with her. So there's nobody else after her. I don't want to get to know anybody else. I don't want to get to learn favorite colors and foods and this and that. I'm like,
And those things are real, right?
yeah, I was like, hey,
Those things are real.
yeah.
Thank you for tuning in with us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Also, we want to hear your thoughts. So drop a comment in the comment section. Catch you with the next one. Before the aisle.
Here we go. So we really on some Godfather type of vibe, right?
How do you feel coming into a situation where this woman already had children with somebody else?
Kids are bad.
I was trying to veer away from that, but we here.
You want to get to 44, you got to get to 1.
Ooh,
All right?
I like that.
And those first few years will be tumultuous.
My word I use is stanking. Use just a little stanking, just a little bit. You gotta have a little percentage of stanking, okay?
Can you kind of walk me through your process of going through Dalen Smith and his suits, right? Because again, you could have went to Men's Warehouse, you could have went to JCPenney, Sears, whatever. You chose to spend your dollars on a black-owned business.
When I first saw the suit that I'm getting, it was exactly what I was looking for.
Awesome.
It's like they both are very focused, very professional and driven, but both very social. And to me, it's a good match with that because a lot of times opposites don't attract in that way because if he's too social and then she's like, well, I don't want to go out, I don't want to meet your friends, you know, like that doesn't work the same way.
I was definitely in love, and it was my first time being in love, but that was also a case that God was really just showing me what being in love felt like.
Or I didn't have an example, right? I have my grandparents as a great example, right? But in the same space, not seeing that all the time, you know what I mean? Now it goes into that point of how I have to learn through my friend.
I'm here because this is the culmination of something that is supposed to be.
And thank you all for being here before the aisle.
Cheers. Here we go, man. Blessed to see y'all.